Hi class, in today's video you are going to learn how to find the multiples of a fraction. But before we get into that, let's review some of the things that we already know. We already know that number lines go forever in both directions. They go forever to the right and they also go forever to the left. In the future, you are going to learn the numbers that come before the zero. Okay. We also have to review how to find multiples. In the class, we learned how to find multiples of whole numbers. For example, if I had asked you to find the multiples of 3, you would write the number 3, a colon, then you would list your multiples. 3, 6, 9, 12. Then I am going to write an ellipsis because I am not going to write all the multiples of 3 because I would literally be here forever. So we've learned how to find the multiples of a number in two ways. The first one was using repeated addition. So we would take our first multiple, add 3 to it, and the sum will give us the next multiple. So 3 plus 3 is 6. Then we would take 6, we would add 3, and that would give us 9. 9 plus 3 gives us 12, which is the next multiple. We also learned how to find multiples of whole numbers by multiplying. So we would take our number times 1, and that gives us our first multiple. To find our second multiple, we multiplied 3 times 2, 6. That's our second multiple. To find our third multiple, we multiplied 3 times 3, and that gives us 9. To find our fourth multiple, 3 times 4, and that gives us 12. So we learned how to find multiples of whole numbers by using repeated addition or by using multiplication. Now we are going to use this information and transfer it into finding multiples of a fraction. Okay, so first we are going to do it by using repeated addition. So I have 0 and I have to add 2/3 to get to my first multiple. So it would be 1, 2. Okay. There, I landed on my first multiple because I added 2/3. Now I have 2/3 and I'm going to add 2/3 more. 1, 2. So I am going to land at 4/3 because 2/3 plus 2/3 gives me 4/3. To find the next multiple, I have to add 2/3 to this number. 1, 2. There you go. 4/3 plus 2/3 gives me 6/3. That's my next multiple. Now finding multiples by using multiplication, I would multiply my number. So 2/3 times 1 to find my first multiple. That gives me 2/3. Then I would get again my number 2/3, multiply it times 2, and that would give me 4/3, which is my second multiple. To find my third multiple, I get 2/3 times 3, 6/3. That's my third multiple. And then I could just list them. So you don't have to use both methods. Choose one. You could either use repeated addition or multiplication. So again, you get 2/3, 2/3, and then colon, and you write your multiples of 2/3. So the first one is 2/3 right here. The second one is 4/3. And the third one is 6/3. And you put an ellipsis to avoid writing all of them, unless the question is asking you to write like 6 multiples. So now you know how to find the multiples of a fraction by either using repeated addition or by using multiplication.